YouTube? Jeep and Bubba here, and I just got off work. It's Thursday, we're at about 12:30, 3.5 days off, and I am just about to hop in the Jeep and head north to near Dillard, Georgia area. We're camping at the Tallulah River campground tonight, and we're going to be riding up to Dillard House in the morning, and then we're headed up to Hurricane Creek Trail. So if you're watching this video, it's kind of the Hurricane Creek Trail ride. So if you want to skip to that, I'll put in the description. I'll let you know what time of the video we get to the Hurricane Creek Trail if you want to skip straight to that. Because this next part's going to be us headed to camp. I'm going to be meeting my buddy Russ up there. I'll probably get there first. Set up camp. We're going to camp tonight. We're going to ride part of the Georgia Traverse in the morning from where we're camping over to Dillard, Georgia. We're going to eat at the Dillard House, which is fantastic. Go check out a waterfall in Dillard, and then we're going to shoot up to Hurricane Creek Trail and then go to Max Patch. So that's what this video is all about. Next time you'll see me, I'll be headed to camp. Hey guys, so I'm here at camp. Here's kind of our spot, and there's my Jeep. I got here before Russ and Carrie. I got this spot because it looks like we can fit 2 people on it, so that's I could tell a perfectly level spot, and he's got a rooftop tent, so that may come in handy for him if that branch isn't too tall. If not, there's a couple other spots nearby, but we're right on the Tallulah River. I kind of wish I would have brought my fishing pole. I didn't, but yeah, there's the Tallulah River. I have a little bit of work ahead of me. I need to dig out some of this fire pit. It is pretty bad. If we do make a fire on it, it'd be like way over the top of that. So I'm gonna clean that and set up my hammock. I got 2 perfect trees right here to throw my hammock, and it's nice to have a table here, but I also have another table and chair all set up, and you know, this should be here fairly soon. Only bummer is I don't have good cell service. I know that doesn't sound like that bad of a bummer, but when you have an a wife who's 8 months pregnant, eight months pregnant, it makes things a little difficult, and a little kid at home. So I have Verizon, he has AT&T, so I'm hoping his AT&T has some service and he can get a message out that we made it to our spot, we're all good, and if she has an emergency, she can call him. I did have some on the road, so I could always hike up and get it. But this is an awesome campsite. You can get to this in 2-wheel drive. It is all paved to get here. If you keep heading down this road, you'll run into Charlie's Creek, which is part of the Georgia Traverse, and you can do a creek crossing and some awesome water crossings, and really cool trail down in Charlie's Creek. Technically, we're in Clayton, Georgia, and we're gonna traverse from here to Dillard tomorrow. So I'm gonna get set up. Hey guys, I just walked down the road to try to get some service to call my wife, and I was able to get a hold of her. Just tell her where we're at, but had to walk down. But this is the it's called I believe the Rayburn Chapter Fishing Pier. So you can see behind me, you get on the end, there's a big pool down there where you can do some trout fishing, and there's a cool waterfall right over my shoulder. There's a big parking gravel lot, so you can actually come up here and fish and not even camp. Sorry I don't have the gimbal with me, but cool little spot. Thought I'd share that with you. It's called the Tallulah River Fishing Pier, and the Rayburn chapter of Trout Unlimited. So there you go. I'm gonna head back to camp and go ahead and maybe cook some food. All right, with what light we have left, we have Russ's set up, and a fire, and a table. There's the LJ. There's the hammock set up. Got the rain fly on in the hammock, and we're right on the Tallulah River. Alrighty, time for some meat, cheese, and cocktails. Good morning. Yeah, it's cold. 29 degrees right now. LJ's ready to go, all packed up. We've got camp packed up. Russ is just putting the cover on his tent. Yeah, we're gonna hit part of the Traverse, which you'll see here shortly, and then go get some awesome breakfast. So See you on the trail. So we made it to the Dillard House. Let's show these guys what this food is all about.
Chili. Check out our liquor specials inside. Please drink responsibly.
Alright, so I showed the guys a little hidden waterfall. We ate at the Dillard House, and got a hair right out of them. There we go. And now we're headed up to Hurricane Creek to connect to Max Patch. Got about an hour drive from the Dillard House, about an hour and 20 minutes. So we filled up the gas tanks, and we're gonna put some road miles in. Alright guys, we're pretty close to the trailhead at Hurricane Creek, and from everything I've seen online on YouTube and from Russ's experience, you have to be really mindful and really watch, be careful not to miss the trail. And if you do miss the trail, it's a divided highway where you cannot get back to it for a 15-mile one-way loop. So if you miss it, you're going to do 30 miles to get back to the trailhead. So we're going to be very extra careful not to miss it here, and I'll go ahead and kind of see if I can film the beginning of that and what it kind of looks like for your knowledge, basically. Alright, so we just pulled onto Hurricane Creek and disconnected sway bars. There's Russ up there. I'm going to turn you guys around. That is how you pull off the highway. Super sketchy. We put on our hazards, we slowed down, but literally it's the only way to get to this road. And there's that divided highway. And you'll know where you're at, because once you get here, you'll see this sign that says 233, and then you're on Hurricane Creek. I'm running about 27 PSI. Yeah, it was beating me up pretty good earlier, but I think I'll be okay now that I've disconnected the sway bars. So let's hit the trail and see. So we rode the trail a little bit, and it's pretty rough. So we aired down to about 22 PSI, and we're gonna hit it again. Should ride a little bit softer now. So right now Russ is towing me because I am not getting any fuel, and we're blocking the trail and some people are trying to get through. So I found the fuse is busted, and so I replaced the fuse, and then I found that underneath where I just put on my new gas tank skid, the sorry, we're coming up to some rocks. I'll be right back with you. So we got to where it's super ruddy and kind of difficult just for one Jeep, and Russ is having to try to pull the both of us up through that. So little bit of a sticky situation here, but we're just trying to clear the trail. I know what's wrong with the Jeep and how to fix it, but it's just all around difficult situation. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll talk to you later. If it feels okay to you, if you carry just a little bit more momentum, you might have that.
All right, here we go.
Go easy till we get a little tension between us. All right, go ahead. Stay in it. You got it. That was crazy gnarly. Come on, little tink tink. All right, up to the right near that waterfall, there's a good pullover. All right, guys. I was touch and go there for a minute, but I got it running again. I had to cut 4 wires out of my fog lights and just twist more wire and tape an extension in for my fuel pump wiring. We're about quarter of the way up the trail. If we go back the way we came, it's pretty bad. The way we're going is supposed to get easier. Hopefully it doesn't break in that process, but we're running right now. I haven't been able to show a lot of the trail because it's been pretty brutal. This is an easier section, but as you can see, we made it up to about 3,700 feet of elevation, and we've got snow. All right, we made it to our journey. I didn't get to film as much of the trail as I like, but we were just hoping to make it through with the broken wires, and it was actually pretty gnarly. I'll do a recap video later, but we have limited light, so we're gonna run up Max Patch and get some footage. Yeah. What up, guys? Yeah, so we're on top of Max Patch, and I could hang out here probably for an hour, and just look at these awesome views. So even if you don't want to do this trail, you can take Max Patch Road in your car, SUV, whatever you got, and you can see this awesome view. And I highly suggest it. It's incredible. It's just after sunset, and this is all the light that we're seeing. And literally, mountains 360 here in North Carolina. The trail was hard, but not hard like super technical. I'd say maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10. But ruts, rocks, water crossings, mud, definitely like hard for an overlander, especially with a trailer. And for, you know, an average rock hauler Jeep guy, still you could break some stuff. We did break some stuff. So anyways, it was a good day. I've been away from the wife and daughter for over 24 hours. So I'm gonna drink a Red Bull, make a sandwich, and head my 2.5 hours home to see them quickly. As always, guys, we'll be seeing you.